We don't pay a thing for our wood chips.
Free wood chips, you guys, and we're going to tell you how.
Right. Today we're spreading wood chips all over the flower beds.
Why?
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be by myself, only me, no one can guess what I came there to see.
It's time to refresh the flower beds with wood chips. A couple times a year we put new wood chips in all of our flower beds. And the reason we have to do that continually is because we use wood chips that are natural and they break down and decompose quickly, which gives a lot of nutrients, specifically nitrogen, to our flower beds. It's great. The only downside is we have to refresh that a couple of times a year, but also helps to re-manicure and clean up everything. So actually it's a fun day today because it's a noticeable change to our yard when we put out new wood chips and clean up and freshen all of our flower beds.
And I'm already feeling the change in the air. Like, we live in California, it's hot here, and already I'm feeling the breeze. It just became September. I'm starting to feel this wind, and it's getting me super excited for fall because I just love fall time.
Yeah, it's definitely cooling down a lot, and so it's a lot easier to do these yard projects. We're gonna get our big crew together.
Boys, clear the area.
Together on this pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Sometimes heaven, sometimes hell. Pilgrim trail, where everything is up for sale. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Let's meet up down the pilgrim trail.
We're going to shovel up all of these wood chips, and as you can see we have a nice supply here.
Where did it come from?
This is a life hack. We've learned that if we call our local tree trimmers in our area, and I called 2 or 3, I found a couple that are delivering wood chips to our home at no cost. And this is actually a win-win for them and for us, because a lot of times these tree trimmers, the groomers, they have to pay dump fees to take all the wood chips after they cut trees down. They take it to the dump and have to pay a fee.
I think we live in a very unique situation though, because most people in our whole area don't have property like us to be able to let them just dump, right? Most people want you to come tear down or trim up their trees and haul that stuff off. They don't want to see it because they have like little pieces of property that they keep perfect. With us, we're in the center of suburbia on this amazing piece of property, and that is such a gold mine because these tree trimmers need close proximity to dump sites. And we are the free dump site and we get free wood chips.
That's right. So it works out great for us. I would say 90% of it is great. Now what happens when you get free wood chips like this is sometimes you get garbage. Sometimes you get literal trash in it. And sometimes you get limbs or some materials that you don't want. Maybe you get palms.
I actually found, okay, so this is funny. All of a sudden we saw these like palms just sprouting in our yard and I was like, oh, that's interesting and kind of cool. And we realized it was coming from the wood chips.
That's
and
right.
And honestly, like, even though palms aren't necessarily something that's in line with the character of our yard, I found them to be kind of unique, and I kind of am about it, honestly. So it was kind of like a magical side aspect of getting free wood chips.
Well, then we had a landscaper here helping us one day. He thought they were weeds and he cut them all down.
I hope we get more palm seed.
We're going to redo that. Why can't we get Japanese maples in all of this? I
There
don't know.
There will be.
So sometimes you get larger limbs and sometimes you get larger wood chunks. Not a lot, and that's part of it, but no complaints here. The biggest problem with having to get wood chips on your own is one, it's an expense and it can add up. And we have a lot of flower bed areas, so we do need a lot of wood chips to do this style of manicuring. And so there's a cost that adds up. And secondly, it's time. It takes time to go to a yard that does this compost and wood chip material.
We have to haul a trailer. We have to get it all filled up. Then we have to haul it back. We need multiple trailer loads. It just takes forever.
It takes a lot of time. And so with this, they come often. They make a large pile for us here, and then we can use it at our leisure.
And it's already decaying. That's, I think, one of the massive benefits too. It's already on its life cycle to decaying because it's just a raw chop.
Well, I love it because it really helps to bring nutrients to the soil, which I think is a big benefit. But even more than that, I think it looks more natural. It's a natural way to manicure because we have a lot of oak trees in our property. And when the little oak tree leaves fall, it can look kind of messy. But with these wood chips we have, it blends in well.
It's just all messy.
It's all messy. It's a facade here. We're trying to really make, what doesn't look good with wood chips.
We're also trying to bring life back to our soil. You need to understand that we live in Northern California. We live on clay and rock. Okay, this is where the gold rush happened. It's rock, it's clay, it's hard, it's dry.
Yes.
And we are trying to bring back life so that when I plant things, they actually want to grow.
You can see this is just a light covering. It's not heavy. It's just going to break down pretty quickly and give a lot of nourishment to these beds that we're refreshing right before fall really ensues.
So today's video is all about our flower beds and the wood chips.
What? The whole thing?
I don't know you anymore. It's been a long time since I did. Something is tearing us apart. I don't know what it is, so please just let me know where the wind will blow. I don't know for sure, but if you go, I'll follow you wherever you will go. I don't know about you, babe, but I just wanna know what you've been up to lately. You seem to avoid me. Don't think you can keep messing with my heart. Are we gonna be alright? Please just let me know where the wind will blow. I don't know for sure, but if you go, I'll follow you wherever you will go.
All the wood chips we get can be very inconsistent in their size, their coloring, this type of wood they are. So what we found is we need to use our bobcat or our tractor and mix in all of the wood chips together. It'll help them to blend. They'll start decomposing. We'll find they'll start having a uniform color. And yes, they still may be a different variety of wood chips, but as long as we get the color to match and the sizing to kind of decompose, then we're all good. So right now I've got Emmett out on the tractor and he's scooping up small buckets and mixing it all together. So we'll do this process a few times, and in 2 or 3 months, this pile will be a lot more usable. Kind of like if you can see on the end here, we have a little bit darker, richer. That's stuff we blended early on, and now it's more ready for us to use for our flower beds.
Please just stay. You're killing me. Where the wind will blow, I don't know for sure, but if you go, I'll follow you wherever you will go. Where the wind will blow, I don't know for sure.
we'll use wood chips to clean up between these trees, make it look more manicured. All we do is take piles like this and spread it out. But I have a better way to do it.
We're so dysfunctional, but still inseparable. Yeah, we just never get it right. You're playing games with me and my sympathy, but not enough to say goodbye. Oh, we stick together, but I know, it isn't for the better. No, that's just how we dance, with liquid confidence. We find each other every night.
So we're spreading bark. We're trying to make it really even in the places that don't have any bark.
Oh, you're doing a good job.
Thanks.
All right, it's that time. Let's go outside because it's Saturday and it's time to do some yard work.
There's nowhere to go. Earth and soil is my fate. Take my bad luck, don't hesitate. Dark sky, a burning fire. I'm faster to escape these lies. Mountain water running free. Take the bad luck away from me. Earth and soil release my fate. Take my bad luck, don't hesitate. Wind blows like the Santa breeze. Take the bad luck away. Take the bad luck away. Take the bad luck away from me.
We can get much off these grasses at school.
All right, I think it's time to take a little break. They're doing a good job, right? Oh, Tanky, are you helping?
Oh, let's go. Good, guys. Come on.
Well, no, we need a little bit more, Dad.
Okay, hurry up.
I got it.
You guys are doing a good job.
I'm trying to scrape it off the grass.
Don't cover the rocks too much, guys. It's just about keep the rocks so we can see them. So later we'll get a water hose and kind of wash it down, and it'll clean the wood chips off the rocks.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay, we good here?
Watch out, Miles. Here, I need like one more scoop or something. This is how men get hurt. Well, we got the gnarliest Stuart pitchfork out of all of. This pitchfork is messed up. It's missing a tooth. Workers like spreading a bunch of bark, and then one day it just got too bad and it snapped. I
Like
think.
a worker like you?
Yes. You can see where it snapped right there.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's hard for me to see when you're spinning it.
Right there.
Oh, how do you think it snapped off?
I don't know.
Bad weld, huh?
Yeah. This is the one I've been using the whole time. All my brothers took the good pitchforks.
All right, so let's clean up. Put it all away.
Oh no, he got me.
I look out across the water. I smell the salt. I feel the breeze. But in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. Oh, we don't know where these rivers flow,
driving.
You're the cameraman. What are you doing?
Watching the GoPro. This is my favorite rope swing because it reminds me of the movie Tarzan, and I love to swing on it.
And then maybe I'll try it afterwards.
I hope it does not break because it's been a while since I've done this.
Begin it easy, won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire.
Wait, I'm kind of like fearful of this.
Start right here.
Yeah.
I
We're sure that this is strong?
Nope. No,
Oh,
not at all.
my gosh, this
Not-
is kind of sketchy.
It's
Okay.
very sketchy.
I don't even
Mom,
have gloves.
I'm
Okay, here we
going
go.
Whoa!
Come on, let's play.
Since I know that it holds mommy now, I'm not scared anymore.
Emmett, just turn it upside down, stand it up, and drag backwards a little bit. Yeah, there you go. That's all you gotta do. See, Miles, watch Emmett. Miles, watch Emmett. Just get the high spots and do that. Turner, look what Emmett's doing. Do that. No, okay. He's just turn it rake upside down. Hold it up top, like no. Put it down. Yep. Now back drag. Yeah, back drag high spots. That's all you gotta do. I don't know where you're going. Okay, right behind Stuart is where all the high stops are. Miles, go behind Stuart. That's where, right in front of Stuart. That's where they all are.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking, if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking, we're like one and without you I'm sinking. I'm always shining next to you. Oh, I got you, there's no reason to.
I need to feel how hot the water was that was coming out the bottom. No, turn it on.
Hit it now. Hard, all the way.
Chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you.
I have to check it.
I have always been afraid of
Yeah.
changes, but you show me
found
life
me.
is full of faces. Sometimes clouds got in our favorite places, but we were young and unaware.
Oh, I got you, there's no reason to. Chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm just fine 'cause I got you. Rain guiding my way before, pouring like a waterfall. I've cried a million tears and more to find out where I belong.
We finished our wood chip project a few days ago, and we're finally sitting down to wrap up this video. It's always a balancing act here with our yard projects, our work, and sports. We just got back from Emmett's football game. Emmett, how'd you do?
Not that good. We lost 25-0.
So we had a game. Also, we had cross country today, Turner.
At practice.
We had a practice today. That's right. We have a meet tomorrow. And we have soccer every day. So it's a balancing act, but we're finally sitting down to finish. Anyway, the wood chips look good. It's always a fun day to get that project completed. because it makes such a big transformation in one day. I really love it. And I'm excited for the health benefits that the wood chips will provide in our flower beds over the next few months.
Yeah, I'm all about trying to fix our soil here because we just have so much clay and rock. And once we get the yard fully fenced in, then we'll really be able to plan it out with like flowers, because right now the deer eat everything.
Those pesky deer.
I thought I couldn't grow roses until we put in the pool and it was fenced in. And then I realized, wait a minute, roses do grow inside of a fence. They just don't grow when they are food for deer. So once we get the whole yard fenced, we really want these flower beds that we've been trying to build soil in from this free wood chip we get to really help just create the full cycle, right? The full environment for them, because there's a lot of clay and rock here.
So until next time, have a good night.
Thanks for joining us, you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Join us next week as limbs fall in the yard and we need to figure out a way to pick them up and clean them up. And I actually learned to drive a tractor.